Hi, I'm Justin. I'm with Winchester Homes. Today I wanted to talk to you about some components of your home that you wouldn't readily see, and probably one of the most important parts of your home, and that is concrete footing. This is the plan for lot 45, which is an Oxford house type. And in this view, you can see the house, the part you would see above ground, and then the footing and the foundation wall, the part you won't see, which is covered up by the soil. The footing is what is at the bottom of your house, and the footing is the very first thing that is put in the ground. The concrete we use for the footing is a stronger mix of concrete than you might find in something like a sidewalk or a patio. When we go out to the site, we'll be able to look at this side of the house and see the footing, how it ties into the wall. We'll also be able to see something that Winchester does, and that is we put a solid foundation wall under the garage slab. We are now looking at the Oxford 2 house plan as if we were looking down on the house. This drawing of the plan shows the foundation wall under the garage slab. Then it also shows in this drawing this dotted line that is here is actually a pier pad. And a pier pad is a concrete footing that will support a future steel column, which in turn supports a steel beam. It's part of the structural components of the house. Back to the front of the house, this is the front wall that we'll look at of the porch on this house, and the dotted lines on this plan show footing location. This section of the plan shows a cross section of the footing and foundation, and as you can see, the footing is on many different pages in our plans. It's a very important part of the house. We want to make sure that the installation of it goes as planned. But this cross section, as if you were to take a knife and slice it through the house, we're looking straight at the wall and the footing right now. It shows the footing size, it shows the foundation wall and how it is tied into the footing with what's shown on this plan is a piece of steel or a piece of rebar, reinforcing bar, rebar for short. An important thing to note about the footing is, if you notice, the footing is wider than the foundation wall. And typically your footing is twice as wide as your wall is thick. So if the wall is 8 inches thick, the footing would be 16 inches wide. And that's to support the downward pressure and disperse that pressure into the soil or along the soil so that it's stable. Otherwise, if it was the same width, this could sink into the soil. We're at lot 45, the Oxford 2. This is the foundation, and these are the foundation forms that will actually hold the concrete that is going to be poured. The forms and the foundation will sit on top of the footing that we talked about inside. We're in front of the garage on lot 45 now, and what you can see from here is the center wall that will eventually support the garage slab. Those are the forms for that wall. We can also see several pieces of string line that are stretched across the front of the foundation. That is to make sure everything is straight, everything is in alignment, and meets the measurement that is on the plan. We're actually inside of lot 45 now, and what I'm going to show you down here, this is what we call a pier pad. It's just a section of concrete poured to a certain width, depth, and size in the center of the soil in the middle of the foundation, which will eventually support a column which will sit in this general area centered in that pier pad.